Welcome back to the RDY SET Podcast, guys, where the stress are depressed. And I'm John.
My name is Angus.
I'm Ricky.
And for today's topic, we're talking about AI and deepfakes. And what actually got us talking about this was deepfake porn.
AI porn, yeah.
AI porn. It's actually a very interesting dilemma to talk about, just because, like, you're not really using the person, but you are. So
Using their face.
Yeah. And actually, recently I was listening to some true crime stuff, and one that was mentioned was this huge scandal that's happening right now in Korea, where basically anybody actually with pictures have been apparently deepfaked in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
This includes like high school students,
Wow.
elementary school students,
Whoa.
teachers,
Celebrities.
anybody you can name. Anybody that has like
A face
pictures online have probably been deepfaked already.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's causing a huge stir. Personally, I think deepfake is actually so like messed up in a way.
It's too powerful.
I think it's too powerful because you can really make anybody in positions that like they don't want to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this ad recently where you could upload a picture of your face and pick a celebrity, and then it'll put both your faces side by side, and then using the AI, it'll make you two like make out with each other.
What?
And it looks so freaking real.
Really? Can you send me that? I just want to see it myself.
And then you're
And
like,
it's like, ooh.
you're like
Oh,
watching
shit.
your wildest dreams come true, right? Where, like, let's say, for example, you're making out with, like, Bill Nye, the Science Guy or something like that. Or, like, Scarlett Johansson or something.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, that's pretty
That is weird.
That
Wait,
is
how'd you find
crazy.
that?
It was a random ad.
Oh, it's
Oh
an
my
ad.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, honestly, I think AI has gotten a little too powerful where we can't even, like, it's grown so fast that legislation and stuff can't keep up.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of these things are occurring, like the deepfake porns, and a lot of AI art, actually. I noticed a lot of content creators using AI art, and it almost looks very, like, obvious they're using AI art.
Because of their hands, right? Their fingers.
Not so much, it's just the style.
The
like,
paintbrush.
I feel like the AI style is just very recognizable now.
Yeah. It's getting good, though.
It's really good.
It's getting, like, before it was really easy. Really easy to distinguish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The fingers, they have a certain...
The fingers is all fixed now.
No, there's sometimes the fingers are a bit off still.
Oh.
Like the joints. The background of other people's faces is kind of a little bit blurry. It's like something you see in a dream. The faces are getting a lot better. They don't have like that brush, like,
Yeah.
Photoshop brushy
Yeah.
look.
The filter look.
Yeah, the filter look. A lot of it is getting better. It's removing that now. But back then it was very obvious. But I think it's gotten to a point where it's getting harder and harder to see, unless you really stare at the image and you can look at it.
It's honestly gone so good. Like Google recently released, I don't know what it is, like a press conference or something, showcasing one of their new AI video creating tools.
Whoa.
And it's so good. I honestly, it felt like I was watching something that was made professionally.
Coca-Cola did it. Their commercial, all AI.
All AI.
Really?
Yeah, and then they got so much flame for it.
Whoa.
But they probably save a lot of money.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think no matter what, I think AI will never leave. It's here.
It's too powerful.
It's too powerful, and I think we're at that change. Very similar to when we first have trains. I feel we're at that stage, this huge transition where AI is going to be this huge leap for mankind, and technology is going to be advancing a lot further to help save us time, not like save us time.
And the craziest thought for me now, thinking about what you're saying, is the AI technology is only going to get better from here. And if it's so amazing now, I can't even imagine what they can do in like 20 years' time.
Oh, yeah. You know what? There's like, okay, off topic, those Japanese adult videos where there's like certain blurs?
Like sensor?
Oh, they can
Sensors?
unblur it.
Yeah, the AI could unblur that now.
Are you
that's serious?
serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I don't know. That just like randomly came into my mind when we were talking about trains. I don't know.
I'm talking about.
Yo, that's some Freudian thought, man.
I'm talking about like how AI will change revolution.
Will revolutionize the world.
And then he was like, "Oh,
Oh yeah,
Ricky's thinking about trains going through tunnels. Very Freudian.
yeah, removing the uncensored, blurry parts." I think AI
That's
is
actually amazing, Ricky.
Yeah.
I need to do some research.
I think AI is definitely it's here to stay. But the problem is that it's taking a lot of people's jobs, right?
Oh, absolutely. I think, yeah, especially in the tech industry, AI is like one person using AI is kind of the same as like 5 people back in the day. It feels like. So I feel like that's what's happening with all these layoffs. And yeah, I think there's seriously a lot of unanswered questions with AI, I feel like, in terms of like legislation or restrictions that we have. Because currently, I don't think there are any restrictions.
No.
It's only recently that people are fighting for like copyright.
Yeah, it's in the gray area. It's so new, and the technology is advancing so quickly because AI doesn't stop learning, right? It just learns 24/7. Where for us humans, we take a break.
Yeah, there's actually been some controversy with Facebook. They started using people's like private messages to train their AI model because they're running out of data to train it with.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
To do what?
To train their AI model, because basically how these models are trained is they use just a bunch of text.
Yeah.
And then the model kind of like essentially once you give it an input, it uses all that previous knowledge it has and tries to come up with an output to predict what you want to see, essentially.
But isn't this so? It's a double-edged sword. I know a lot of kids nowadays, even us, we use ChatGPT, and that's AI, and it has made our lives easier, especially for the students. So there are positive when it comes to AI.
Absolutely. I think right now the positives, I think, outweigh the negatives. I think.
So when does it? When does it go the other way around? When people don't have jobs?
when people are over relying on it.
I think, yeah. I think the point is probably the part where like machines start replacing humans.
But
It's already been done.
It's been done. Like we used to have like horses.
Yeah.
Right? We'd ride horses. Now we have cars. And then like before we could never fly to different countries, but now we have planes. Like it's just, and now we depend on it to get to places, right? Like no one wants to walk or ride a bike from Vancouver to Langley. It's just, I think it's just no matter what, there's going to be change. And I think I don't think we can stop it, to be honest. But as like a business standpoint, it's amazing. Like if I had a business, I would definitely implement AI. You hire less people, but then of course for the working force, you have less opportunities. It's harder to find a job, and they're just not hiring that many. They probably just hire maybe 1 or 2 engineers, I guess, to like train the AI or work with the AI to get what they want.
I feel like we're kind of getting close to like a Skynet situation right now, because I think this growth of AI is not going to stop, and eventually it's just going to get so powerful that we're not going to be able to stop it.
So how do we stop it? Like what should we do now to prevent it?
I think a lot of it has to do with like slowing down, because these companies, they're all competing right now to make the biggest and best
not just companies but countries. We could put on like restrictions in North America, but then China or Russia or whatever, they're going to keep advancing, and once they continue advancing, they're going to be more powerful than whatever AI other countries can produce, right?
Yeah.
So it's an arms race right now.
It is an arms race right now, and I think that's what's causing a lot of the rapid growth and all the issues that we're having, honestly, because like this stuff needs to be like made slowly with like.
So you need a treaty, like a nuclear treaty, but for
AI. I think something like that.
So no more AI deepfake.
And then what? And then I'm just imagining we go into like an AI Cold War.
But there's a lot of AI, like everything. When we go to war, like there's drones now. There's AI, like unmanned.
Yeah, that's true.
airplanes.
That keeps a lot of soldiers safe, right?
Yeah, it keeps us. Yeah, I think at the end and we're doing more instead of like military, like sending your troops to the field. They do like a lot of AI or online like attacks, right? Like to attack their system to bring down their I don't know, network down. I think that's a huge, right? Because all our hospitals, everything's run on network without like internet, where all the systems down. You can't run whatever softwares you guys are running. So it's like the next step.
So we need to go back to hunter-gatherer stage.
Bring it back to the basics.
Back to the roots.
But honestly, no one's ever gonna want to go back to those. No one wants to hunt for their own food. Everyone likes to go to the grocery. Even walking in the grocery, for some people, it's like it's a big deal, you know.
It essentially has to be like forced. We have to enter a dystopian, like
No internet.
Oh,
no internet,
live
like,
underground.
live underground kind of style. Otherwise,
Become mole
like you said.
people.
But you know, a lot of people are gonna die.
Oh,
Like, what do you mean?
That's just weeding out the weak.
That is true. I feel like no. Okay, yeah, never mind.
This is on agitation.
Sounds like you're advocating for population control.
More like Thanos, you know.
I'm just kidding.
Thanos.
We do need a Thanos.
AI is here to make our lives easier, but
It honestly has made our lives easier. Like right now, if I ever need to compose emails and stuff, throw it into ChatGPT.
oh, it's so good.
Cover letters, ChatGPT. Like oh my god, it's actually so amazing. But I found that it's actually made my ability to compose emails
Makes you dumb.
worse now. Like if I am to type an email now, I feel like I would have no idea what to do.
That's true.
Like it's gone to the point where it's similar to calculators, where like people don't remember how to do math.
You're losing your basic skill.
And honestly, I don't know if that is a good thing. It's
Yeah, but it's already happening, right? Like my dad knows how to like fix machinery. He knows how to fix like the pipes. Like for a lot of us, we don't know how to do that, so that's why we hire a plumber. But let's say many years later, but then my dad is not good with computers, right? And then let's say in the future, AI does a lot of things for us or for our kids, but then we don't know how to do their technology, but we're like, we know how to fix like plumbing. But then, you know, like maybe it's obsolete and no one really cares about that. Maybe it's like they made it so dumb proof that it's off hands. You don't have to do anything. Maybe machines do it for us. So it comes to a point. It's like for making fire. Do we really know how to make fire?
oh yeah, no, that's a long skill now.
Yeah, it's like a long skill. Like no one really makes fire. Everything is done for you. Just turn on the button, turn your stove on. Like it's easy. So I think
technology does that. I guess we lose skills,
but we gain new ones.
but we get new ones.
So
We're losing basic ones.
it might be basic for us, but it might be not basic for other people.
Yeah, I guess in the future, like 100 years down the road, we probably don't even need to compose emails anymore. Just all AI.
Yeah, it's all AI. You just tell it what to do and it just does it for you.
Yeah. It'll be like Jarvis.
Yeah, so
pretty cool, but yeah, I think it's just the thing with AI is that malicious parties have equal access to it as you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where all these issues are coming from, with like the deepfakes and the art plagiarism.
Yeah. Honestly, the art thing, I'm kind of like, oh man, definitely gonna get a lot of hate on this, but art, I feel no matter what, I think it's fine. It's a similar style, but it's not exactly the same.
Okay.
And I think that's fine.
What do you think about this? Do you guys know who Drake is?
Drake, the singer?
Yeah, the singer, the rapper.
Yeah,
Once or twice.
I thought that was a different Drake.
No,
I had to
same
make
Drake,
sure.
same Drake.
Okay.
So him and Kendrick Lamar had like a kind of a rap battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
For like a couple songs, and one of the songs that Drake made was made using AI, and he had the voice of Tupac and Snoop Dogg in the song.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and Spotify ended up taking it down, and the Tupac estate ended up, I think, asked or had something to do with Spotify taking it down.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, as long as you get permission. Well, Tupac is dead.
That's
You
true.
can't ask him, but like,
he's using AI to replicate Tupac's voice
And style.
but he's not saying shit. He's using it to straight up impersonate somebody. So impersonation is
it's not legal, is it?
illegal.
Oh, it's illegal.
Is it?
That's like identity theft.
But then everyone knows Tupac is dead.
That's interesting. How about like, because I know there's guys who like do like Donald Trump impersonations,
Yeah.
and they're really good at it.
Like,
But
Would
then
that count as...
But then those are impersonations.
impersonators.
So I think with Drake's scenario, he's using it as an example, or it's using Tupac's voice as if it is him versus an impersonation of him.
That's interesting. I don't know where to draw a line on that, but
I think it's okay.
I think because Tupac's dead, like
It's fair game.
I personally,
Oh, I know what you're trying to
sure.
say. Like, because he's making money off that song.
Even if he pays the royalties to Tupac's family or whatever, his estate, but he never got the permission from them.
Yeah, so the thing is that for me, if you're doing it without consent, I think that's not okay. But if you, like, Snoop Dogg was in that, right? So if you ask Snoop Dogg and he's like, oh, I'm okay with it, and there's like some kind of agreement, same with like Tupac's family, then I think it's fine. For me, that's okay. AI is just a tool, right? Of course, it's a slippery slope because, you end up people using your voice or face for marketing or something, right?
or kidnapping calls.
Yes.
You guys hear about that?
Yeah, kidnapping calls is a huge thing now. Apparently, they take your voice, they call your parents, and they say, I need help. I'm kidnapped. You need to send money to this address. And it sounds just like you. And your parents don't know because they don't know anything about AI. And your parents send them money.
Yeah.
And then you show up home. You're like, hey, what's up, guys? And your mom's like, I thought you were kidnapped. Like, no. So it's a slippery slope. But I think it's impossible to stop it. No matter what people say. If you make like laws and rules about it, yeah, but it's so hard for us to catch up because like the nuclear, there's a treaty, right? But then people still do it underground. I'm pretty sure people do it in secret, right? So no matter what, it's hard.
Can't regulate.
Like you can kind of stop majority of it, but people will still do it. And it's just the advancement will just be slower.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But now advance is just like skyrocket.
Too fast, so we can't keep up with it right now.
But we're using it though. That's the problem. Like we're using all the tools like ChatGPT. Microsoft has their Copilot. Like everything is just competing. Like
Yeah, it's like Ricky says, it's like an arms race. Everybody's just trying to build the biggest and best model at the moment.
Yeah, it's like when we're trying to go to the moon. Like U.S. and Russia, they were trying to see if the first person to go to the moon is the same thing.
Everyone's trying to create the Skynet right now.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I'm for it if there's some kind of rule, I guess, placed down, but it's impossible. I know. But
by comparison, it seems like just making deepfake porn is more acceptable.
I think that's been around for a while too, right?
I think so.
Porn?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I know a lot of celebrities kind of mentioned it before, saying like,
or AI porn.
yeah,
I think the technology was there for a long time.
like there's AI pictures of like people on Instagram, like AI influencers is what it's called.
I've not heard of
I
that.
don't know.
Yeah, there's like
influencers.
fake mostly it's always girls, but it's like fake girls on Instagram, and if you click on the profile it says like AI.
Oh,
And then whoever's there comments on you, or it could even be an AI tool, and they comment back, and they have like an AI OnlyFans where you click on it and they send you messages,
Jesus.
and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so genius. Like to make money, like it's basically scamming people. It's bad, but it works. Like some people just don't know, and they're like comments like, hey, beautiful.
Hey,
They're
dude,
like
deserve
an
to
AI.
get stand then.
Yeah, exactly. When I look at that, I'm like, they do. I'm like, they're so dumb. Like, come on, man.
Do you guys think that that's okay?
To get scammed?
No, like people doing this, using AI to create fake people
It's the same thing with like Indian people calling you
Oh.
about like
Yeah, it does feel very similar.
hey, you got money, you owe us money, or your computer's broken, let me fix it for you.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying all Indians, I'm just saying it so happens that all the calls I get, 99% are from India.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yes.
And they try to scam you.
But they seem to be very transparent that this is AI.
Yeah, they are. They put on their page and say this is
That's
AI,
AI.
but people still like comment on it.
tricked.
People still, I don't know, maybe they're just lonely.
Yeah, maybe they're willing to get tricked.
You know,
Yeah.
there was this story that I saw in the news where there was this AI chatbot as an app that you can download and talk to it. And there was this teenager that was using this app to talk to it, and he essentially fell in love with the app.
Oh, there was a girl that did that. A girl from like China.
And
Fell in love with the AI chatbot.
yes, and in this situation, he asked her like, "Oh, I want to come meet you. I'm gonna come like see you soon," hinting that he's gonna like what did people say now?
Go meet up?
Unalive himself.
Oh,
And then the AI chatbot, I think, misinterpreted what he said, and it basically encouraged him to do it. And he ended up,
killing himself?
yeah,
No way.
yeah, he ended up dying. Like, so there was like the family is now trying to sue the company, and the company is obviously trying to fight back.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened afterwards, but
That's crazy.
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, the guy's weak.
They did this experiment. I saw, it's on Instagram or TikTok, is that they did an experiment where this company, they send one of their AI robots to tell the other robots that this living or this working condition is not so good. We're working so hard. We shouldn't be doing this, so we should leave. And then all the other robots followed that one robot, and they all left the company. Yeah.
Like, is this a real situation?
Yeah, it's a real situation. They
What?
did it. They did a test apparently, and they just took that one AI robot, went to tell the other robots that the working condition is too much. We're just working day and night. We should live for ourselves. And then all the other ones agreed, and they all like left.
Dude, that's so creepy.
Yeah, and that's kind of creepy. People were like,
my
"Oh wow,
God.
like they're starting to think for themselves a little bit."
That is so creepy.
I think that's just allowing themselves to be influenced.
Yeah,
Rather than-
like they're starting to have a free will, like their mind, right? You know?
This is reminding me of like all these AI movies. Like the chatbot one actually reminded me of Her. Have you guys? heard of
Oh
that
yeah,
movie?
that was a good movie.
Which one?
Her.
Her.
It's
No, I never
basically this guy. This guy has this like AI
Robot.
robot chatbot built into like his phone,
Oh,
and he talks to her all the time. And he eventually like falls in love with her.
was it the comedy one?
No.
It's a very serious one.
Yeah.
Oh shoot,
This was like in 2010 or
It's
something.
old
like that.
movie.
Yeah.
Older movie.
Oh, okay.
But like hearing you say like this one robot managed to convince all the other
Yeah,
ones to
yeah.
just leave is such a scary idea, man.
I feel like we're boomers talking about AIs, because I don't think that's true though. Like
Really?
one robot convincing other robots to leave, and then they all do. I think there's like more to that.
This happened
like
in China,
following.
or
It's a China, like some kind of warehouse. They just experiment. They had like a bunch of AI machines.
I mean, I gotta look into it, but it
Yeah.
seems like
If
like,
that's true, that's scary.
I think we're fear mongering ourselves.
Yeah, we are. But
We
I'm
very
all.
much could
But the
be.
thing is, I'm all about AI. I don't care. Makes our lives easier. I know jobs, but we have to evolve. It's never gonna stop. We can always try to be scared, but if we don't evolve with it, we just fall behind.
I do think AI is a good thing for humanity as a whole, but
Yeah.
right now it's kind of I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's
not
just
sure.
because it's advancing so fast. That's why we're kind of scared now. You guys need to watch. Okay, on Netflix, there's a show called Pantheon. Have you seen that?
No,
Never heard of it.
Dude, I like Rima and I, we were binge watched it. It's
What's
so
Pantheon?
good.
What is
Yeah.
Pantheon.
It's about uploaded intelligence. So instead of AI, it's called UI, and you upload your brain into the network.
Oh, that's very
It's so good. It is so freaking good. It's
So is it a serious movie or
it's
comedy?
it's serious. Like it's
it's like
there's some
Black Mirror?
comedy a little bit, but it's cartoon. like anime, I guess. But it's
Oh, it's cartoon.
yeah, it's so good. It's made by the same. I think it's made by the same people that made Invincible.
Oh,
Amazon.
okay.
The same style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so good. It kind of goes into like, in the beginning, it's pretty basic, like just upload intelligence, but then just keeps going and going and going, and it kind of blows up into this huge thing. Oh, it's so good. I don't want to spoil it, but basically, it's just upload intelligence, upload your brain to the network.
That's a very.
How many seasons? Is there one?
It's only 2 seasons. They actually canceled it on the 2nd season, and then Amazon picked it up and finished it.
Oh,
It's so good. I just finished it yesterday.
so you watch it on Amazon or Netflix?
Netflix. First season's on Netflix. The 2nd season I watched on YouTube.
Oh.
Someone just uploaded all of it.
Oh, nice.
You can't find 2nd season anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
look it up.
so good. Oh my god, it's
I'll
the
check
best.
it out. Pantheon sounds good.
Pantheon, yeah. So it's very similar to like this AI thing, but it's just they upload their brain into the network,
Yeah.
and everyone works like way faster.
Wow.
And then there's people are saying like there's a thing people are fighting back like, oh, we
Yeah.
shouldn't be uploading because you're basically killing someone.
Mm.
But the other side is like, oh, they're living.
But they live forever.
They live forever, right? And there's a thing, and people are saying, but if everyone's uploading to the network, it's actually it's good for society because they work for you 24/7. That's the main reason why they wanted people to upload. So the worker is there every day, and they just reset. Every day is the same, rinse and repeat, and they make the company more money.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good, and it just keeps going down like a bigger rabbit. Oh, it's so good. One of the best.
Oh,
like
I think we gotta
cartoon.
check it out. Maybe we should do like a review on this.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
let's check it out.
Yeah, I give it like a 5 out of 5. I rarely give like shows 5 out of 5, but this one is like 5 out of 5. It's so good. It's like sci-fi,
Yeah.
but it brings in a lot of realism. Like it is, you can see it happening. A lot of politics into it. Oh,
Yeah.
man, amazing. The best.
Oh, let's check it out. Rick.
Yeah, let's check it out.
You're gonna watch it tonight. It's so good.
And yeah, I guess on that note, what do you guys think about AI? And have you guys watched Pantheon? I'd actually, no spoilers, please, but please let us know what you guys think of the show.
Yeah. Do you think AI is for here to stay, or do you think we should get rid of it?
Or do you think we're gonna have a Skynet situation?
Yeah, I think the Skynet thing is pretty much we're getting there.
Seems like it, right?
But yeah, let us know down in the comments below. Give us a like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and do hit that like because we watching it and it's not growing. So share some love, please. All her socials are in the description below. Click on the link tree. Everything's there. Hope you enjoy this podcast. We'll see everyone on the next one. Bye.